Tracks and music.
Are we on here? Alright, lovely. Let's do this. No time wasted. How we doing, people? Yeah. It's gonna be a sick one. It's gonna be a sick one. It's gonna be a sick one. Alright, I can't complain. Like literally, not gonna complain today. So what's today gonna be like? Today, long story short, is gonna be pretty much about my breakdown. Am I even loud enough? I hope I'm loud enough. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit so it's just more in the background so you can hear me more. And apologies if I look like I'm looking forward but not looking at you. I know you're there. I know you're there. And this breakdown, I'm gonna try and do more live breakdowns so it stops me from thinking I can do retakes and I have to get this right the first time. And today we're breaking down something, not a dance piece, actually the music. So many of you may have probably clocked on that I do a lot of video stuff, but you haven't clocked on that I make music. So I do a lot of choreography, I do a lot of filming, but my number one thing was actually making music. That was my, should I say, qualification? That's what I basically studied, was music. And performing arts, so dance and stuff like that. But yeah, all this other stuff you see me do, I taught myself, self-taught. I say self-taught, it's a lot of tutorials, a lot of time being wasted on that. I'm gonna change my look. My look is looking a little bit mad. It's looking a little bit mad. Let me sort that out now for you. But I hope you are doing well. Right now what you're listening to is my music, because the past few times I've been using like what everyone else uses music, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I think I've been sheep a little bit. I think I've been a bit of a sheep and just using what everyone else is using. Let's see what this is doing to me. Oh, wrong one. Let's get this right. We're gonna get this right, guys. We're gonna get this right. But yeah, today is just a breakdown of the music, and I'm hoping you enjoy it. I'm hoping you enjoy it. If you don't like it, then you oh, look at that. I look much better now, don't I? I look much more better. It looks much more better now. I'm happy with that one. I'm happy with that one. Let's just roll off a little bit so it's nice. All right, cool. See, I'm just constantly creating more. I'm getting good at this stuff. And I'm gonna keep doing this, not even for money, not for fame. I'm just gonna do it just in case. You never know. I'm not saying I'm gonna go tomorrow, but you never know. If there's nothing archived somewhere, then no one's gonna ever know how this was created, how that was created. So let's not waste time. Let's just get straight into it, because it's been about 3 minutes me talking and chatting a load of S, and we're gonna get straight into the first video. So yeah, let's go for it. Okay, cool. So what you're seeing in front of you was something that was done on Got to Dance. I worked alongside Jade and Tashawn in making this music. It's crazy because this happened in 2014, just before I was going with my team IMD to HHI. And what it was, we were trying to get to a place where I think we'd all got to a place where we had done these TV shows and had enough of being restricted with music licensing, how much we could manipulate and how much we could go in on these type of tracks choreographically, because the music is important to us. The problem is the music that is out there doesn't necessarily go to what we're doing, so that's why we manipulate these soundtracks to make it sound a certain way, which you've probably noticed when you've watched some of the videos that I've broken down. You probably noticed that the music isn't exactly the way it is. So yeah, like, let me leave some music in the background while I'm talking. So yeah, so this breakdown right now is of the music. So I didn't choreograph this. Jade, Tashawn, I believe Jack, and a few others choreographed this set. R.I.P. Jack. and they were like the head honchos on this. This is on YouTube, so everything you see me breaking down here you can get this on YouTube. This is actually from YouTube itself. I know normally I download the video, but I want to also contribute to the YouTubes. So when I'm doing these breakdowns, I'm going to be going to the YouTube more as well to keep the views going up. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to go right to the beginning. Got to Dance was a show that I was a part of. I was so lucky to be part of Got to Dance. I got to be part of working with Tony Adigan and the whole team, Claire, everyone, like just Sarah, everyone on there. Talent, all of them. If I've missed any names, tell me. Yeah, I got to work with some amazing people over the years. Got to Dance. And I'm going to do more breaking down of Got to Dance videos as well, so people get that as well. But yeah, this is going to be fun. Yeah, this is going to be fun. So, oh, my door is going. Stay there, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm right here still. Ugh. That's the thing about doing things live. Everything happens. There's no messing about with this one. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. All right, so let's get straight into it. Let's break this down. So what happened was we were in a situation in which where we needed the music to have complete control and manipulation over the music, but we didn't have that possibility. So let me turn the music off now, and you can actually hear the soundtrack itself. So here's the tracks. Let's play it. Cool. Literally played that. So, yeah, literally played that in live. That was... So I'd spoken to Tashawn, and I said to Tashawn and Jade that there's something that we learned, that we found that was easier. When you have like a little 4 count coming in, it just makes life easier. So what I found, me personally, was that when I put in a 5, 6, 7, 8, instead of just trying to catch the count or having some random intro to get into it, you could straight away get into your choreo, so you're not wasting 8s. A big thing, especially around them for many of us, to not waste 8s. So yeah, the music literally played by me. Like it's not a lie. I literally I played this, and when I was playing this, we kind of sat down and we spoke about, all 3 of us, of what was a feeling we were looking for, and what we were trying to gain. And it was something to kind of it was to celebrate Unity's 10-year, is that the right word? Or time, should we just say Unity's time over the years. It was to celebrate the evolution of the group and where they were to where they are at that moment. And it was beautiful. You got Shax in the middle. He's a superstar right now. And then you've got, Poppy, all of them. Riri, like there's so many stars in there right now. If you're looking at, I know it's all blurry for you because it's not the greatest of quality. This is when, can I even improve the quality? Let's see if I can improve. Nah, that's as far as it's going. It's going 720. This is when, should I say, TV shows was beginning to kind of get a hold of how to improve qualities when they were uploading to YouTube and stuff like that. So 720 was the highest they were going with this. Yeah. So apologies about the quality. I may even minimize. No, I'm not going to minimize it because it's about the music as well at the same time. So the first bit I played was the strings. And the reason I played the strings, I felt it was harmonious to... Also, I'm a big orchestra guy, but it was harmonious to what they did. So I felt that would be the best way forward. I said to them in creating that section, instead of going for a boom boom cat cat boom boom kit cat tat tat tat, we all agreed the strings was the best bit. And it's mad because it was literally behind me now. I should have taken pictures because this is now like gold standard moments. But you had I remember you had Jade over here next to me here. You had Tashan at the back when I used to have a sofa bed. And sometimes they'd swap between each other, and we would be sitting here like conversating on how we were going to bring this to life. This is how deep it is. You watch these sets and you just think, oh, we just went bam and did it. But no, that's not how it happened. We literally sat here, listened to the music, and to break this down. Did you hear that music? That bass became iconic, especially from, I would say, from 2013 to about 2016. It was like the iconic IMD bass, and then I started using it with other crews. So, and then it became just the iconic sub bass 808 sound when you wanted to do something where it was like boom or like, and it went with it. I'd also just got a plugin, cost me like £400. I never told them this, purely because I wanted that sound that when they moved, instead of, like I said, instead of going cat, cat, cat and sounds that were like crash, 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 I wanted that sound where it was epic. So that's why you heard that. It was from, I think it was from Native Instruments. It's called Action Strike. I don't know how much it is now. Maybe it's cheaper now. But yeah. Yeah, so you're probably thinking, how did I manipulate it? So what I did, I said to them, we are still going to manipulate this. So I'm not saying just pure strings, but what I did is I played the strings, and I'm getting goosebumps about it now because it's coming back to me. Everything's coming back. That's how you know I haven't planned all this right now. I'm sitting down with yous, and watching it with yous as we speak, and I'm remembering all the stuff. And so I played it first. And then I obviously, when they okayed it and they were like, yeah, this is good, they liked it, Jade and Tash, I then straight after that I then turned round and then had it as a track, an audio track, bounced it down. I wish I could bring up the original tracks. I don't know where, I should have kept some of these for archiving, but then I bounced down the audio track and then I used a thing called Starter Edit. And Starter Edit is this program in which where you can manipulate the sounds, and I used it. It's famously used for Bonetics, which I'll do another breakdown of choreo music and how we created Bonetics' soundtrack piece in 2015 for BGT. But yeah, anyway, coming back to this, so I manipulated it here, and I'd done it before, the year before, with Wild G when we did my Souls in Pain track. So yeah, let's continue. That's Curtis right there. Curtis is amazing. Like, you're gonna watch him do something.
Welcome to Unity Academy, where dance is our passion, but family is our priority.
Yeah, cool. So like, that was Tashan's voice. I had this. Where's my mic? Is it? It's over in the back there. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. It's further, it's just in the corner there. This mic cost me, I remember it's my first ever investment. Imagine, on a music level, imagine I'd studied music, learnt about music, clearly weren't listening to what they said. We went to this music seminar they took us to. It was me and Bakari, Ninja, aka BK, Turbo's brother, and then we went to, it's not Turbo's brother, he's his own man, but yeah, we went to this music seminar. I think it was in Earls Court or Alexandra Palace, somewhere there, one of those type of kind of venues. And I was speaking to this guy and I saw this mic, and I'd made my first little buck, and then the guy said to me, the mic is BK, remind me, because I don't want to under say this, but I think it was 250 or 300 pounds, and I think I made that month 500 quid, and we was 19. I made this month working at a place called Mud Street Park and Farm, about 500 quid, and I spent 300 pounds on the mic that you can't even see, and I spent about 50 quid on a mic stand. I brought the mic all the way back and then had nothing to plug it into. For some strange reason, I still had this mindset that we used little phono lead to, you know what I mean? mini jack lead, sorry. And I was like, and this is where I learned about sound cards. So I learned that the hard way. And then what happened was, with this mic, I had it for time, and it was just like, I had this super high quality mic with this terrible little laptop, I was ahead of my years in mic, nowhere near in software. And this is when I started to invest into things. This is when I started learning. When you buy one thing, you need more than just that thing there. So then I had to buy a sound card eventually. I didn't actually get the sound card. It's a long story. I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to get myself criminalized. But back then, you had to do what you got to do, innit? And then I got, I had a mic and everything. I had the stand thing. It was the first time, and I started inputting recordings, because initially, the year before that, I had to go to my boy's house, Garfield, to record voices. And if I wasn't at his house, I was literally recording into the laptop. So when I finally got a stand thingy, it's actually 2014 when I finally started recording my voice properly, and not just through the little mic thing. And we recorded his voice on that mic. And yeah, that's why it sounded so professional. It sounded like deep and methodic. I can't find a word, but yeah.
Let's go.
I'm missing out names of everyone. There's so many killers right in front of me. The screen looks so vivid, so I can't see properly, but there's so many killers right in front of me that just murdered this. They're big in the scene as well right now. Is that Emily? I think so. Yeah, I think that was. I think that was Kane as well. But yeah, there was so many killers in this scene. And then we had to speed it up. So this is the first time I had done something different that I hadn't done even my own soundtracks. I never really took the risk in speeding the tracks up within Logic. I kind of always tried to keep it to speed here, then speed there, then speed here, and I never went any further than that. And then what I did with this one, what we changed, what was different, was I progressed the speed and then regressed the speed. And I never really used that for setting in Logic until then. And this is a thing to say to people, anyone who says they can't do anything. I didn't tell Tashawn and Jade that I didn't know how to do that. I just went, I'm going to do it. In my head, I was, I'm going to learn how to do this. I'm going to do it on the spot. And I remember I YouTubed something where they was secretly just talking. I quickly YouTube, how'd you do that? And then I did it quickly, and I was like, bam, yeah, cool. Me sitting there like, yeah, I'm professional in this shit. I didn't know. So it's mad. I have to give it to Curtis, because the thing is, I know he crashed at that last little bit. He was doing so much. Do you know how hard it is to do a double full twist? It is so hard. I think even maybe triple he was going for. But if I'm wrong, it is so freaking hard. It is so hard. Like, it's not a joke. It is so hard. So the fact that my guy was able to do... Oh, I've gone off. Sorry, guys. I don't know what I've done there. Let's get that back. Yeah. The fact that he was able to do what he did was mad at his, and he deserves more props than he was given for that moment. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. I remember. Why am I getting emotional about this? I remember when we were creating this, and I said to them, I'm going to give you the best. I think this is where we all kind of fell in love with, all three of us fell in love with each other. I think that the first time they had dealt with someone, and you got to remember, we were competing against each other technically. We were technically competing against each other at the same show. So naturally, you would think that the mindset of the guy who's doing the soundtrack is going to do whatever. I was saying to my bros, Steve, I have a problem where I'm stubborn, and I have a fear to lose. These are two bad combinations. Stubborn being that I'm going to prove everyone wrong. that someone who makes a soundtrack for someone that they're competing with together is going to make it worse or not do it as good. No, in fact, I'm going to do it even better. Which caused me a lot of problems with my parents chatting my parents, not even theirs, my parents chatting about this. And then fear to lose. I'm so scared of it being bad that I go all in. I'm so scared of losing and being seen as that was rubbish that I go all in. I don't think I'm even thinking about winning. I'm thinking about not losing, not being seen as a flop. So when you hear that, I don't think they even asked me to do that. I brought that in because I was like, you know, when it goes, I made it the whole when Shaxson, like, they do that section, boom, and then when it came to that bit, it was meant to go but I was like, nah, we're gonna go and I was like, I was thinking orchestra, I was thinking madness on that bit. I was thinking like we're going in on this. Yeah, let me take that bit back. Epic, sounded epic. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? We put a choir in there. We created a choir. Me and Jade, we created a choir. So we wanted a choir moment. That is all Jade. That is all Jade. What we did, I spent money. I think they got me stuff because I didn't even ask for money. Probably should say this out loud. I didn't even ask for money. They wanted to pay me and everything. And I think they got me a hat to say thank you, which I don't know where that hat is now. And they put some money in my account, but what they don't actually know is that doing their set cost me £500, and if you include electricity in the hours, we were here till, I remember we were up till maybe 8 a.m. and we were here from like maybe 10 p.m. And then we did that like for 3-4 days in a row. I would be working all day doing a set. I'd be living off minimum sleep. I will never forget. There was a moment when we did this choir moment, and I bought this program called Choir, where you can manipulate many different voices to give it like this choirist sound. And then what's his name? Tashawn fell asleep. Then Jade stayed up with me all the way, and then I told her to go rest, and she fell asleep. I think I told her to go rest, or she just fell asleep, one or the other. And they were both gone, and I was just sitting there for time. I think it was like 5 a.m. in the morning maybe now, and I'm just sitting there cleaning it up, getting it right, because obviously the thing with these programs you buy, me not knowing much, just like me buying that mic, the programs are there for you to use as a tool. If you can't use it, it will sound shit. And I didn't know that, being a producer since probably 2000. I used to always think that it was money that got you there and you bought these things. No, it's the equipment. And the way I was really good with using PlayStation to create music and that stuff wasn't because the PlayStation was amazing. It was because me, Bakari, and many of us were good at what we did in manipulating and looping and stuff like that. And I had to sit there. I bought a program that I had never used, that was a professional program that cost me a few hundred, to then used for a voice that was normally used in professional studios, but me with using my little laptop at the time to create this basically masterpiece. It wasn't even my laptop. I was using an old iMac that I sold recently, so that was my baby, and plus a laptop. So yeah, so this is where we get to. This is where we get that whole unity. And I remember everyone going, "What?" Like, it wasn't known. Yeah, it was always known when you had, like, you say names like Flawless, Boy Blue, like Peridot. Oh, I don't know if Boy Blue ever did that, but you know what I mean? Like, it was known for those to happen. Diversity. Like, it was known for names to be dropped like that. And the iconic voice for that was Mikey J. Big up Mikey J. But it was never known that you could get like that choirist sound of a crew name and then have it in as part of the thing. So this was like new. No one expected this. So I'll take it back. So I'll take it back. Listen. Can you hear that? Woo-hoo. That's Jade's voice right there. Why am I getting goosebumps right now? I'm getting goosebumps, guys. I'm getting mad goosebumps. Just the work, the push for this was hard. So I'm gonna play it from the beginning. I'm gonna take it from the top for yous. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you listen to the music and watch the set. Go and watch it if it doesn't come out looking great for yous. This is a live breakdown, so obviously it's going to be longer than my quick 10-minute ones. And I hope you enjoyed it. And this is more for creatives. People who are creative or was always like interested in how the hell did they do that? Or how the hell did they do this? I try to say I'm going to keep within my half an hour limit, and I think I did on live. And I'm going to, it's better than some people's lives going for 2 hours. I hope you enjoy this. There was so much more in it. I won't lie. There was so much more in terms of what happened and everything, and it's unforgettable. It's unforgettable what we created. All three of us, we created something mad, and that's what happens. That's what happens when people want to have a mindset where they go, how can two rivals work together? And that's what happens when two rivals work together.
Dance is our passion, but family is our priority. Let's go. Wow. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. We're gonna do more of that. I hope it really resonated with you. Big up Kimberly. She was our tutor, head person. Big up Ashley. Big up everyone. I want to say big up my third guy, but my brain's not working right now. He'd kill me if he ever, Anyway, big up everyone on the show, all of that. All right, see you guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye.
Art tracks music.